In 1915, Lassen Peak exploded. A mushroom cloud of ash 30,000 feet high, mud flows that buried everything in their path. More than a century later, this park is still alive beneath your wheels. Highway 44 out of Reading. Mount Lassen dominates the skyline at 10,457 feet. The moment you pass through the north entrance, the road tightens, the temperature drops, and everything changes. Manzanita Lake was born about 300 years ago when Chaos Crags collapsed, a massive landslide that dammed the creek and created this perfect alpine basin. That reflection of the peak in Stillwater, it's why people come here. The campground sits tucked into the pines at the base of the mountain. Mornings at Manzanita are the kind you never forget. The Lassen area sits on a subduction zone, the Juan de Fuca Plate grinding beneath the North American continent. This ground has been melting and reshaping itself for millions of years. May 22, 1915. A lateral blast in mud flows flattened 7 square kilometers of forest right here. They named it the devastated area, and over 100 years later, the trees still haven't fully returned. Lake Helen sits at 8,200 feet, over 100 feet deep, carved by ancient glaciers. This lake stays frozen 10 months out of the year. Even in summer, you can find ice on the surface. That almost unreal shade of blue, it's what happens when water barely sees the sun. Sulphur Works. Steaming vents right off the road, the most accessible geothermal spot in the park, and your last big stop before the south entrance. the volcanic scars of the devastated area to the steaming ground at Sulphur Works, Lassen reminds us that the landscape is never truly standing still. Thanks for riding along with No Bad Days Travel. Until next time, keep exploring, because when you're out here, there are no bad days.